Dzisiaj zrobimy sobie mini ranking serii Skibidi Toilet. Zapraszam serdecznie, zostawcie lajka i zobaczymy, jaka jest ocena według tego jednego z youtuberów. No i będziemy też robić swoją, także zapraszam. Unique Speakerman. Lecimy z tym. No tak, mamy różnego rodzaju serie, tak? Która jest najlepsza? No, to będzie ciężkie, słuchajcie, jestem ciekaw, co on wymyśli. No nie wiem, dla mnie zawsze top 1 będzie oryginał, nie? Okej, czyli od najlepszych do tych, które są inaczej, od mega dobrych do tych dobrych, nie? Okej, lecimy. W której drużynie jesteście? No chyba od tego, Booma, nie? No bo co innego? Na 5. miejscu dopiero od Max Diego? Ciekawe, to jakie on tu ma sagi jeszcze?
But it should be. Its unique style of animation is nothing short of epic. And much like how other multiverse series we packaged in this video have pulled their continuity from various parts of the
Wiecie co, w Max D mi się podoba to, że on ma nowe takie podejście. To jest połączenie ludzi prawdziwych z grafiką, wiecie, animacją i grafiką taką kreskówkową.
Maxity does the same by building his continuity from this established universe. Precisely episode 67 part 3. The animation style is totally dynamic with a combination of live action with 2D and
live action, tak? Połączeniem akcji na żywo, nie? Że to film prawdziwi ludzie, nie? 2D i 3D, no.
Multiverse was built on the same main theme of absurdity as the original. Each episode takes it up a notch. The craziness only
no i mamy tu nowy rodzaj tych postaci, nie? Rasę nową.
They're absolutely hilarious and full of goofy characters that keep you laughing all the way through. The animation may not be all that much to look at when judging by screenshots, but honestly it really shines in those action scenes. And I guess the creator also didn't just buy the idea of taking the characters' designs that much serious like many other series based on his best interest though. But for me the simplistic designs really show up on screen.
No zgadzam się, że tu jest takie te mega proste rzeczy, ale naprawdę ma coś w sobie. To jest coś unikalnego na pewno, coś nowego w tej serii, nie?
Giving us some of the most fast-paced and thrilling Titans battle I've ever seen. Also in most episodes, English was really used for communication too, instead of the usual Skibidi language, which
no to jest to z tym angielskim, bo dzięki temu zamiast tego Skibidi języka to mamy dostęp do wszystkiego. No zrozumiałe to jest, nie?
In addition was the introduction of new characters like the cassette race, Skibbolamites and many more, whilst he still tries to follow the original series storyline a little bit. And all this actually make the plot of this series more fascinating to go on with.
Zdecydowanie, nie?
The creator of this series has really been putting a lot of work into it. And although he still remains unknown for now, but hopefully we get to know him sooner, just like all other creators. But the fact that other series ranked in this video are considered better than this lands it pretty firmly at the 5th of this ranking. Number 4, Monster Up. Unlike every other...
Monster Up na 4? Szczerze, to ja bym Max Diego dał na 4, a Monster Up na 5. Mi się Monster Up tak średnio przypadł do gustu, no ale cóż, taki ogólną moją jakby podsumowanie to zrobimy. Mnie się ta animacja nie podoba tak średnio, tak nie przypadła mi do gustu, ona nie jest zła i no jakby, no gust mam taki, że jakieś średnio.
Enemy. Yeah, the Plague Doctor to fight off against while putting aside their initial rivalry, as almost every member of each faction has been infected and turned into a zombie. The animation is okay either way. Nothing spectacular, but nothing terrible. It's simply arguably average compared to others ranked.
No tu się zgadzam, że jest przeciętna, nie? To nie jest jakiś mega wow, nie?
Truth be told, I wasn't much of a fan of this series at first, and not because I was afraid of getting infected or anything, but after watching a couple of episodes, I found myself becoming totally addicted. Now I'm constantly coming up with interesting topics about it, which you can check out on my channel.
W sumie, no, ja występowałem w tej serii raz, to też trzeba dodać,
The
nie?
cliffhangers of every episode are also downright insane. Almost every potential savior has been infected, leaving us to an unsettling twist. The question is no longer about rescue, but panic of who's next to fall, with every episode upping the tension to a point where anything could happen. Overall, this series really earned a big point from me, and big ups to the two brothers Roman and Evgeny. However, I could say there's so much to enjoy in this multiverse, especially as it introduces the SKIBIDI zombie apocalypse. Number 3, Virlance. So this is a weird one, and I know this series has its fans, and I'll probably take a little heat for this, because
Okej, Virlance na trzecim.
honestly, I debated putting this series at the bottom.
Czyli on wziął pod uwagę same te główne
of the list
serie,
or a
nie?
little closer to the top. The thing is, it was once not good to me, but I kind of love it now. Just that the first episodes were just too brain rotting for me with animations that feel totally dull. It was also my first time introduction to characters that look quite overpowered. I remember how when
No i ta stylistyka na początku była taka średnia, powiem wam szczerze,
watching
no.
the first episodes, my attention would drift off almost instantly, but having my mind blown looking at it now is totally crazy.
Teraz
And
to
thanks to the
troszkę-
creator,
Te postacie są bardziej wyraźne,
as
nie?
they've been putting a lot of work into it over
Wcześniej to w
time.
ogóle
And
nie
every
było-
episodes of these series are
Co
now
to jest,
even
nie?
a must watch for me now. Also, it's the series that has introduced numbers of really broken characters to its plot for a reason. To cap
No,
it
też
all,
są
Virlance isn't a bad
broken,
series.
no.
And it's far more ambitious and story-wise than the ones that came before it. Number 2, Dom Studio SKIBIDI Multiverse.
Okej, czyli
What
no
else can
to
I say about this series
pewne
that
było,
hasn't
że
been
na
said is
drugim będzie,
classic,
nie?
and at the same time it blew away all other SKIBIDI Multiverse series with ease, with his fascinating winding story arcs and masterful use of plot armor. I think it's only beaten by the next to be ranked series as the best SKIBIDI toilet series. The animation is perfectly smooth, and some of the voiceovers can just be intentionally funny, like hell yeah. Listen to these.
Ah, well, that's the way of homecoming, I guess.
Male 09.
Oh, 07. Sorry.
Jak to podkłada głos pod 0 tego
My
9?
research took longer than I thought, but let's just say we're fucked.
To jest najlepsza
Me and the
scena.
Lions are both fucked.
And this.
To było najlepsze,
At
no.
all. Love that the series would have its movie out soon, like just kind of imagining how awesome that would be. Yeah, some episodes could get really clunky, but they always took really big swings. Also, this series has an apocalypse version of the G-Man.
G-Man
maybe the
wygląda
most
kozacko od
overpowered
Doom
ever.
Studio, no.
Outside of, it remains the
No i
best series
pierwsze miejsce to wiadomo,
in the
no.
SKIBIDI Toilet universe. As the originator of everything, it sets the standard for all that follows and remains the heartbeat of the entire saga. So much care was put into the writing that it goes beyond being just a simple web series, turning it into a widely recognized and
No
truly
to tutaj się
outstanding
zgodzę, że wiecie, no z takiej z mema przekształcił Boom w tę serię w taki no dość fajny serial. Poza tym jeszcze film kinowy będzie z tego zrobiony, no to jest coś niesamowitego, nie?
one. The SKIBIDI language is sharp.
I dużo osób na to czeka, tylko minus jest taki, że trzeba bardzo, bardzo długo czekać. Mamy już 14 październik, a odcinka dalej nie ma i prawdopodobnie dopiero za tydzień będzie, nie?
Plotting is perfectly placed and it's short episodes.
Więc to jest
It's kind of
słabe.
hard for me to find anywhere where
Ale dajcie znać, jaka wasza jest top 5 tych najlepszych Skibidi Toilet.